Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. Today I'm going to do a really fun haul from a company called PinkBlush Maternity. So they're marketed more as like a maternity brand company, but they also do the regular kind of sizing and the plus sizing. So they're just across the board, cover everybody. I did find on their website that a lot of the things they showed, because a lot of stuff is the same. So the sweaters that are in the regular sizing are the same as the sweaters that are in the maternity section, and even a lot of them in the plus size. The main problem I had with this company's products is I felt like a lot of the things were really short in length, which I find is super odd because it's marketed as a, well, I don't know if it every time I see it, it's the maternity portion that I'm seeing that's going around in Facebook ads and emails and everything. And so in theory, if you were getting things for being pregnant, you would be getting things that are longer in length because you have a baby bump and you're accounting for that growing bump. So you want to have a little bit longer length. These items, and I even thought in the pictures on the website of the pregnant girls who are very, very tiny and like the regular sizing, that I did think that they looked a little bit on the short side, but I just thought that that was because like they look really far along in the pregnancy, and so that was just like normal and not a big deal. So when the items got here, then I realized that they are a little bit on the short side. Nothing crazy, like crazy cropped. I just don't think that for me personally, had I worn a few of these things when I was pregnant, they wouldn't have covered my stomach. The bottom of it would have just been hanging out. And I have got some maternity stuff for them. When I was pregnant with baby boy, I did order some of their jeans and then I think one like shirt or jacket, and they were all great, but I haven't really tried the sweaters. And I like everything I got. I love a couple pieces. I'm keeping everything because everything I got was on a Black Friday sale, which is crazy because everything came very quickly. And everything is normally for their sweaters are like $40 to $60 for a sweater. And they had sweaters that were anywhere from about $25 to about, I think the most I paid was like $35, maybe $40. Like for one, but in that range, and everything I got is a size large. It fits me perfect across the board in most everything. Some stuff is just a little bit more form-fitting, some stuff is not, but overall everything fits me really good in that size for my body. For reference, I'm about 5'4" or 5'5", and I usually wear a large or an extra large. And obviously I just had a baby. I didn't just have a baby, but I had a baby. He's 7 months now, and I used to be much smaller. I've gained a lot of weight. I carry my weight in a different way than I used to and in different parts of my body. So I'm doing a lot of these hauls to reference a mid-sized body and to just get things that I like that are comfortable and I'm confident in for my post baby body. So anyways, we will jump into it. Overall, I think it was a really good haul and I'm excited to show you these pieces. So the first thing that I got is this burnt orange sweatshirt. Actually, it's more like a crew sweatshirt. These are my very favorite things to wear ever because I feel like you can dress it up with like a necklace and some like knee-high boots, or you can kind of have this like fall look with a beanie. You could do a big chunky scarf. Okay, so I threw some boots on for just to have like a reference of what I would normally pair it with. I also got these, which I think would be really, really cute, with like some leg warmers pushed up and then like a big chunky scarf. Or even I'm on the hunt for a puffer vest, like a kind of like a large, extra large puffer vest that isn't so puffy that it makes me look like I'm 700 pounds. It's really hard to find one that's like not too puffy, but puffy enough. So I'm still on the hunt for that if anybody has any recommendations. Anyways, this piece was amazing. I love it. Yes, it's a little short. If I put my arms up in the air, you can see my midriff. Not my favorite, but overall, I think that it fits really, really good. And I love the way that it looks. It's kind of got that band. This is my favorite style of any kind of like sweatshirt or sweater, is when it has the band that gets tighter at the bottom and cinches in, and then it kind of just flows through the rest. This is kind of it's not bat wings because it doesn't start up down here, but it definitely has so much room in here. And I love anything that just kind of like camouflages this area for me, because I'm really self-conscious about my upper body because I have really big arms. So yeah, I love it so much. It fits really, really good. Obviously, I just have it paired with a beanie on, and some Judy Blue, just blue jeans and boots. Okay, this is probably my least favorite out of everything that I got. I do like it. This is a large like everything else, but this one's just more, it's a sweater, but it's really thin. So it's almost like in between being like a thick sweater or a regular kind of, you know, thicker sweater material and a long sleeve shirt. It's pretty kind of like thin. It is super stretchy. I do wish that they don't really have a lot of, so they had, and a lot of stuff they had like up to large, and then they skipped over to like 1X or like bigger sizes that are more on the plus side. They didn't have a lot of like extra large sizes in the things that I particularly wanted, but this only came in a large, I believe. So it's a little tiny bit snug. It definitely kind of sucks. If you can see right there, oh yeah, good old back fat, gotta love that. So I need a new bra so bad. It's on my Christmas list. It's fine. I like it a lot. It's kind of plain. Again, would be cute if you dressed it up with like a vest or a scarf or a necklace or whatever. It's probably like, I don't know, a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna wear it. I like it a lot. It is good for and it's good for layering also under, like just like for winter time. It's pretty warm for being a little bit more thin. The material it is made out of is fairly warm, so I do like it. It's a perfect length. This one I feel like sits a little bit better lengthwise, kind of like the bottom of my jean zipper, and this is where I kind of prefer things to hit. Unless they're oversized, I like to kind of bunch them up and have them like kind of puffy on the side. But yeah, it's got plenty of room in the sleeves, and I just have it on with these boots, and I just really think that it's perfect for fall. I like it enough that I'm not going to return it. This one is, along with that first one, is definitely, like I said, how the clothing is a little bit more short. If I put my arms up in the air, you can't really tell, but it does have come up really far, like to the top of my jeans, and show a little bit of my stomach. I love the sleeves on these. I love these like kind of bell sleeves, but not bell sleeves that just like go out. These ones where they flare out and then they have the tight band on the bottom, because then you don't have like these flip-floppy arms always like going into your stuff. I like this style where they stick out and then they have that band at the bottom, which is really cute. And these are kind of like almost like a quilted, can you see that? I know the lighting is like awful in here, sorry. Like a quilted pattern to them. I would give this a 10 out of 10 if it was like 4 inches longer. I love it so much. The style of the fit of it, there's plenty of room. It fits really good, and it does have that band that gets tight at the bottom. It just goes up like higher, and it's kind of on the verge of being cropped. I cannot see how if somebody had like a big belly, I mean, if I had my belly, look at that. Like if I had my belly went out pretty far, it would have like hung out on the bottom. So it just doesn't really, I feel like this doesn't make sense for somebody unless you're really small or your baby bump's really small. If you had a very large bump, I don't think that this would work very well for you. So overall, it's I'm gonna say a 9 out of 10 because of the shortness, but this was something that was kind of like a reoccurring theme over the website that I found, that I did think that things did run a little bit on the short side. Nothing like super like crop top, obviously, but just a little bit short for being what they were. For regular sizes, I mean, I guess they're fine. You could wear a belt. I have a belt video. I've had a few people ask me to do a belt video, and that's coming. I just, I don't really know what to do with the belts. I have a couple pairs of jeans that are coming in, and then I also have a couple pairs of shoes and a couple more sweaters that I'm gonna try to do like a lookbook of fall themed outfits with the belts that I have, and put them together. I haven't worn a belt since I was like 12, so I have to look up some more things and do some research on what actually to style them with, but I want to do a fall kind of like lookbook. Stay tuned. So this one, again, it's kind of like hard to, yeah, it's hard to tell, but it is a little bit on the shorter side also. This one is obviously like a gray color with the stripes. I love the design of it. It's very heavy. It's probably the thickest of the sweaters that I got today. I think there's 5 of them. This is definitely the warmest. Like this, I'm sitting here and I'm like sweating down my back. It is so warm. Also, my puffy thing on my beanie keeps like falling over because I've smushed it from putting these sweaters on so many times. Anyways, yeah, so this is another same styling thing that I would style with all sweaters: necklace, big chunky scarf, beanie, tall boots, obviously probably not brown with gray. I would do like charcoal ones or knee highs, or black or something, or short little booties like those guys. So yeah, super cute. I like it. It's definitely got tons of these. I love these sleeves. These sleeves that they do on a lot of these are so just like comfortable and roomy. I just don't like to be like confined and have things be tight, and these are just so comfortable to wear because they're just oversized in so many areas. They're just a little bit short, which is like so unfortunate because they would be literally a 10 out of 10 if they just made them like a few inches longer, at least in my opinion, for my personal preference of clothing. And yeah, so same sleeves, the little cuffed piece that goes in at the middle and cinches, the big puffy sleeves, tons of room in here. A large again. This one has a little band. This band is not as tight as the other ones. It still cinches, but not as like quite as form-fitting, but I just love the way it looks. It makes me feel really confident. It hides all of my kind of like, you know, poochy area here, and just makes me feel really good. And I really, really like this sweater overall. I think it would be really cute with something other than these brown boots. It looks a little awkward. Yeah, and it's so warm for winter time. It will be perfect because it's so warm. It's going to keep you like roasting, especially if you're out in the snow, because of how thick it is. I mean, this is like a true quilted knit, what do you call this, knit sweater. Heavy, thick sweater. So super cute. It's got, all these necklines are fairly similar. I have one I'm going to show you. It's got a funky neckline, but most of them are pretty either just sit kind of nice. This one's got like a little bit of extra fabric, but not anything crazy. So this one is a much softer material. It's like a hair big, It's nothing like crazy. I love the length of this one where it's a little bit longer, and it kind of almost like, it's longer in the back and the sides, and then kind of like swoops up a little bit in the front. That's kind of a style. One thing I really hate on sweaters, and some people love these, I hate the ones where there's like a cut in the side, so you've got like a flap here and a flap here. I don't find those flattering on me. I like things that cinch and sit close to the body on my kind of like down here area, and then kind of are bigger in this area, because I feel like then it kind of hides any of this, and then it kind of like fits your body right here really nice. Those ones I feel like just sometimes they just sit really odd. That's my least favorite kind of sweater. My favorite kind of sweaters are always going to be the ones with the band at the bottom that cinches in. That's just what I personally like. So this one's just gray. It's so much softer. This is probably the softest one of all of them. It's kind of like a, can you see this? I don't know what this fabric's called, but it's like a blanket. Like it literally feels like a blanket. And like I said, it is like a little tiny bit big, but you can't even tell. Like when I turn to the side, I don't even feel like you can tell. But like when I stand back, it's just got like a little bit extra room in here. Like it probably would have been better if it was kind of like just a little bit tighter, but not enough where I care. It's oversized. I like things oversized where they're like you feel like you're like one size up, but not to the extent of like the girls that wear the biker shorts with the t-shirt that's 16 sizes too big for them. That's just not my vibe. I think people look super adorable. I just never seem to be able to pull it off with like the big dad chunky shoes. And the Instagram photos, and they're like in the mirror on their like, you know, they're like doing this whatever that pose is that they do, like bent down. So cute. But every time I put on an outfit like that, it just doesn't look the same. So it is what it is. Everybody's got a different body and everybody likes what they like. So this is my absolute favorite thing that I got from this haul. There's a hair in my mouth. It fits me exactly how I want it to fit me. I wish it was like an inch longer? Yes. But other than that, it's got these are more of what I would call a bat wing, because it starts a lot lower and then it just covers all of this. Like the one with the quilted arms, I feel like when you have a larger upper body and then you wear something where you have detail on the sleeve or something going on, it draws the attention down your body to this area versus things that kind of accentuate the upper body, because I'm so broad and so big that you wouldn't even be able to tell and that I am in this, because it's just distracting your eye. However, if I'm wearing a t-shirt or a tank top, you're gonna see my big old man arms. So yeah, this is so cute. I love this. And I'm not gonna lie with you guys, after I tried this on, I went on to PinkBlush because it was still Black Friday sales, and I actually ordered this in another color, and then I got sucked in and ordered 2 more sweaters. I mean, you know, I probably shouldn't have, but I couldn't help it. I need to do a closet clean out because I need to replace all of the things that don't fit with the things that fit that I love. So anyways, size large, love it. Fits perfect. It hangs exactly like I want it to hang. It's got these big old sleeves. The only thing that's probably my least favorite is the neck on it. So I don't know if you guys can see. The neck on it is like almost like a faux, what do they call that, turtleneck, and the neckline goes straight across. So it actually goes out like all the way to over here. So the neck opening is like from my shoulder almost to my other shoulder. It's not long enough to be able to do like a one-shouldered look. Otherwise that would be really cute. But it's just kind of like a little bit awkwardly sit on my neck area. It just sits like a little bit awkward right there. So, you know, I do wish it was more of a just like round one, but obviously when my hair is down and I have like a beanie on or a scarf, you're not even gonna be able to really tell. And I love this fit and this style and this freaking color so much that I just don't even care. I'll deal with the neck. I just love it. I just think that it's really flattering. It fits my body. You could French tuck this like people do. I'm not a French tucker. I just feel like it looks really odd on me, and so I don't really know if you're supposed to put it all in there. I don't think so. I think just a little bit. I think that's how the girls do it, but I don't know. I just don't like the way it looks on my body personally, and a lot of people really like that look, and I'm just not really into it. So anyways, so cute, and 10 out of 10. Well, maybe like a 9.5, maybe like a 9 3/4 out of 10, but I love it. And I can't wait for the other ones to come in. I'll show you guys when the other 3 pieces come in. I'm gonna do a collective haul for all the random like 2 or 3 pieces that I bought on Black Friday. I bought like 2 or 3 things from Forever 21, Rue 21, and other places because a lot of places have free shipping. So I don't like to buy 1 or 2 items if I have to pay for shipping, because it doesn't make sense when you're not spending a lot of money. But when I just had a few things from each store, I have a lot of coats and jackets, and then a few more sweaters. There is some fails that I've already got, and I'll just do a collective haul. There was some Kohl's stuff that wasn't great. Also, I have a Fabletics haul coming. I'm super excited because people just rave about Fabletics, and I bought a whole bunch of stuff, you guys, like a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm excited for that video. I've got a whole bunch of leggings. I have some tops and everything to see how everything fits on my kind of size, for some reference for people. And yeah, so okay, I can hear the baby crying in the other room, so I gotta like pick it up. But anyways, thank you for hanging out. Loved, for the most part, everything. Hopefully this gives somebody some kind of sizing reference for PinkBlush Maternity. Thank you for hanging out. We will see you guys next time.